there's not that much chat, should I have that mic on or should it just be you
You
commentating?
probably could.
Okay.
That way it'll pick up what
Okay,
the
it's live.
microphone's saying.
Yeah. Let's see how that audio's doing. Don't say anything.
Up next is intermediate fitting.
It might be picking up.
Okay, I think we're live here at Spartansburg Community Fair. We're broadcasting the cattle judging right now. We're up in the arena behind the horse barn, the cow barn. It would be the second arena, not the arena that the ATV rodeo is in. And I'm not sure what the classes are necessarily, but I've got some kids bringing their Holsteins in here. I do know for sure that the boy in the front is a Miller, son of Carl and Allison Miller. I'm not sure about the second girl in the middle there. And the girl that just came in, the third one in the arena, she is a Chelton.
Okay, that's picking up a lot of wind, so.
You can just shut it off if you want.
I'm gonna see if that, because this is really delayed, so I gotta see if this wind is just.
Yeah, you can just turn that.
Mic or if it's this.
Yeah, you can turn that internal mic off. It's fine. So I am certainly not a cattle judge, but I think what they're looking for here is, how well the kid is able to control their animal, how well the animal cooperates and stands attentive, and you see the judge out there going over each one of the cows individually. You'll notice they try to get them to stand with their feet perfectly spaced and side by side.
Okay, yeah, that helped with the wind.
It is another beautiful day here at Spartansburg Community Fair. It is Tuesday. I think we're supposed to have another 75-degree day here. A couple clouds in the sky, but not much. It's been a really nice first couple of days down here at the fairgrounds. It's neat to see what the fair is like during the day, during the week. There's not a lot going on. The midway's closed, but there's still always something going on. These events like this.
Tough intermediate class, I'll admit. I am going to go third with Harper's calf right here just because she had a little more stains than the other two, but she also has a little more white, so you got to give her some credit. Her top line was very nice, but the Holstein, which I'll put in number 2, just had a little bit more, no stains. She looks very nice, but I got to go with the Swiss because she's very clean overall, no stains, and even her ears are very nicely clipped through, clean. So I got to give first to the Swiss, and then Far Holstein will be second, and Harper will be third. Thank you.
Junior fitting, junior fitting, please.
This class is junior fitting. Hopefully you're able to hear them on their microphone when the announcer and the judges are talking. I'm trying to set that up so that you can hear that, but if not, I'll try to reiterate what they're saying. I believe we have this is one of the Miller girls. Her brother got second place in that last class. She was also part of our pageant on Sunday evening down at the stage. Now she's up here showing her cows. Her parents would be, again, Carl and Allison Miller. I'm probably not going to have an awful lot to talk about through some of this stuff, but that's okay. Hopefully if you're able to watch this, you can just enjoy what the kids are able to do with their animals. They put a lot of time, a lot of hours, and a lot of work in with these animals to get them ready for the fair. And currently, there is a donkey braying down here in the horse barn, so hopefully you were able to hear that also. There is a little bit of a breeze up here this morning, so I'm not sure. You might be able to hear some of that wind noise on the microphone. I apologize if you can. It's a nice breeze, so it feels good. There's a nice little crowd of people up here watching the cattle judging. It's warm. Some people actually have their umbrellas out just to block the sun a little bit. The sun is getting hot already this morning.
Alright, overall a very nice clipping job on all three of them. Really the biggest comments I had for these last two girls over here was on the stains on the knees, which I told them little tips that I know from past experience on how to get those out. But overall, they all did an amazing job clipping and fitting their cows. But I ended up going 1, 2, and 3 right down the line, just because number one over here did really good on making sure she had no stains. Ears were very clean. The other girls too did a very good job cleaning each of their cows up, but it was just kind of down to the stains and just overall nitpicky stuff because they all did very, very good, and it was a tough judging call for me. So thank you guys.
You see Margie Martin out there.
First place went to Olivia Miller. Second place went to Felicia Coons. And third place went to Maggie Jones.
I was saying I could see Margie Martin out there taking pictures for the fair, and I see Yvette Messenger.
Showmanship, please.
Yvette Messenger over there taking pictures for the fair also. A lot of people that work a lot of hours that nobody really gets to see all of it. They just get to see the finished product. So big shout out to all the helpers and volunteers.
Correction on that. We're going to do master fitting. Master fitting, please.
This class is the master fitting
All
class.
first place animals, please.
So at this point he's calling in all the first place animals to come into the arena. Olivia Miller got that
Okay, now will
award.
be senior showmanship, please. Senior showmanship.
Senior showmanship is this next class. That calf's giving her a little bit of trouble there. She doesn't seem to want to walk.
Alright, senior showman will be Miranda over here. I told her that I wouldn't fault her on the cow being a little slow moving and stubborn this morning. I did tell her she needed to brush up on sire and dam names. But other than that, she did very well showing.
Next will be intermediate showmanship. Intermediate showmanship, please.
This class is intermediate showmanship. Got the little fella out there cleaning up the droppings from the past classes. Working hard. Atta boy.
I did tell him sometimes the setting up was a little slow, but overall, his cow ended up setting up a little bit better than the other two. He gave me great eye contact going around the ring, as well as Harper did. Her calf was just a little more stubborn, which didn't allow her to show off her showmanship skills as well. And then I just told this young lady on the end with the Swiss that a little more eye contact during a showmanship class. But other than that, she did a great job paying attention to how she was showing her cows, and I'm sure none of them were expecting to end up switching cows this morning. So, great job, everybody.
And intermediate went to Owen Miller.
Owen Miller
Next we'll
won
have
that class.
junior showmanship, please.
Next up is the junior showmanship class. You'll notice sometimes these cows can be pretty stubborn little creatures. These girls are doing a great job trying to keep them calm and focused though.
showmanship, I ended up going with this young lady with the Holstein. She had good eye contact, and she did set up her cow when I came around to look at all of them. And then this young lady in the middle, she just needs to work a little bit more on getting the front feet a little more square and paying attention to those back legs. And this young lady, I gave her tips on working on the setting portion of showmanship, but besides that, they all did a great job showing their cows today.
And in junior showmanship went to Maggie Jones.
Maggie Jones was the winner of that class.
Okay, next we need all showmanship first place, please. All showmanship first place.
Now they're calling to the arena all the showmanship first place winners. I meant to bring a chair and I forgot.
I have like chairs at home and I just don't bring them.
Yeah.
It's not even that much to carry because it's in a bag that can go over my shoulder.
Right.
I just keep forgetting to bring it.
Yep.
an amazing job. Like I told our intermediate and junior, the hind leg switch that it definitely comes down to with cow showmanship is going to be more second nature once they work with their cows a little more and get a little more experience. So congratulations, everyone.
Nice job for these kiddos.
Okay, now we'll begin our classes. Our first class is Ayrshire. Ayrshire, please.
This next class is the Ayrshire class. So you will see only Ayrshire, that's a breed of cattle.
Only one in this Ayrshire class. She's a March calf. She's very nicely grown out so far. Very nice calf just in general, so it went to her. She'll be overall for breed and champion, of course, too.
Okay, next we need spring heifer calf, brown Swiss. Spring heifer calf, brown Swiss, please.
Spring heifer class, brown Swiss is the next class.
And can we have at the gate summer yearling?
that break would be between like the next class.
Probably have, you'll have an hour off.
Probably.
Maybe an hour and a half.
I don't know if that'd be long enough to go to water and get new sunglasses, or these suck.
There's a Family Dollar right down the road.
Really?
Gotta get 'em there.
That'd also be a nice time to get like some stuff to drink there.
Yeah, get some lunch or whatever. These little techs are doing a nice job. It's cute to watch them out there. We're gonna do one more class. Excuse me, we're gonna do one more class after this class, and that'll be the end of this broadcast. The next broadcast is gonna be at 1 o'clock, and that's gonna be the horse judging. Oh, easy. You see how those two little girls, they didn't panic, they just stayed calm and grabbed a hold of that calf, kind of jerked a little bit on the lead on the halter there, and got it calmed back down. That's a nice job for those young girls. This little calf's giving them a little bit of attitude here. Got some bees out there.
Both really nice brown Swiss calves. I had to go with the March calf though. She's really grown. She's got a couple months on the other one that was born in May, but she's really nice put together. Will probably grow out to be a really nice cow. And this one, once she gets a little bigger, a little more mature, I'm sure she will look just as nice.
Nice job, kids.
And that winner was Olivia Miller.
Olivia Miller was the winner of that class.
Josh Jones. Okay, now we need summer yearling heifer, please. Summer yearling heifer.
This class is the summer yearling heifer class. So these heifers would be born last summer. They'd be right over, just a little bit over 1 year old here. She's doing a nice job with that heifer. That's a good looking cow. Nice and calm, keeping her head up. Feet, legs are spaced apart just right.
Very nice summer yearling. I might like to see her a little taller, but overall very nice, very put together. She walks very smoothly, so congratulations.
job. Okay, that's going to do it for our broadcast up here of the cattle judging.
There was Aubrey Shelton.
Yeah, and that was Aubrey Shelton that won that class. Nice job, Aubrey. We're going to be ending this broadcast, and
Spring yearling heifer, please.
and the next broadcast will start right around 1 o'clock, and that's going to be the judging of the horses. So we hope to see you down there. Thanks a lot.